Hey there, thanks so much for watching this video. So we're going to dive into the Hopeful Explorer method. Now, I named them mostly because I think it gives us a bit of a better insight into what we're trying to do when we're really trying to find direction for our lives. And so the Hopeful Explorer, so I called it the Hopeful Explorer because these would be people, or the method is like they're very hopeful. They're hoping that they can find the destination that they're wanting. They're hoping that they can arrive at the destination that they have in their mind. And they're also exploring, they're trying out different things. And I think the issue with this one, though, is when we're hopeful, we're not entirely confident. And I'll dive into the issue of that in a little bit. And I'm saying this in each of these videos. These methods are not set in stone. I think lots of us will swap between different pieces of each, which is why the quiz kind of gives you a percentage of which ones you're probably using right now. And so you can feel free to check out the other videos if you want. And they'll be on YouTube and Instagram, or the links are on the quiz results page as well, so you can check those out. So diving into the Hopeful Explorer method, so how they get direction is this is the person who they pursue what they think they should without really being confident of the destination in mind. And so they're all kind of thinking like, man, like I don't want to waste time, or maybe they're just not sure what to do. So when you use this method, it's kind of you just decide to go and try something. And so I think the most common example of this is lots of us, or there's people that I know who they leave high school and they head straight into university, which can be a really good thing. However, rather than like landing a career or a job with what they've learned, they realize at the end of their studies that it just wasn't for them. Or other ways this can show up so the first one is they go to university, they complete the degree, it just wasn't for them. Or they might drop out before they complete their degree because they realize it's not for them. Or they might be someone who's really good at like a specific trade, and so they begin their career and they're working their way up. And after several years of doing that, they realize, shoot, like this isn't actually what I want to be doing. And so pretty much this method is all about like anything that you do that you hope will give you lasting direction for your life. And so you invest lots of time, lots of energy, or lots of money into it, but it ends up leaving you with nothing at the end. And so the main issue, like I kind of mentioned earlier, is the main issue is that the destination in mind wasn't clear, or you realize that the destination isn't actually where you want to go. Because rather than pausing to really figure out your destination in advance, the Hopeful Explorer kind of puts all their eggs in one basket, and they set out on a journey, and it takes lots of time or energy or money, and eventually they realize that shoot, it's just the wrong course, and they need to go back to where they started. And so I think the fix for this is it's really important to get to know if the job you're going for, or if the destination that you're going for is actually for you before beginning your long-term plan. So a quick step that I think it'd be awesome if you take, this is just a couple ideas for you here, is first off, like I encourage you, like make sure you know what the degree, or like, so if you're going to university, make sure you know the degree you're getting is actually going to get you a job. Because this job should make your investment back. Because if you're just going to go to university just to spend thousands of dollars and not actually do anything with it, that's a bit of a bummer, right? So make sure that you actually are getting a job or getting a career with the degree that you're getting. And then also like before you actually figure out like, okay, like maybe you think that this is a job or there's a certain job that's for you, before like maybe investing lots of time, energy, or money towards that, try some small things, and really figure that out first. So like, is there a way that you could maybe test out the career idea that you have before committing to a long-term plan? So for example, like I know different people who they think they have a dream job, but before they pursue it, what they've done is they go and they actually talk to people who are currently doing that job, and they've had some really good conversations. And I know in one case specifically, there was a guy who went and he talked to another person who was doing the job that he thought he wanted. And then as they were talking, there were some things that popped up, and he actually realized like, nope, that's actually not for me. And so he ended up not pursuing it. And so that's really really good. Like it's too bad, I guess, that job wasn't for him. But it's really good that before he went and invested lots of time, energy, and money to go and get that job, that he actually figured that out first. And so I really encourage you, just as a quick recap of these thoughts, like try some small things before you commit to something big, like university or whatever that might be. So I hope this added a lot of value to you. I'd love it if you let me know if something resonated here with you. And you can feel free to check out the other videos as well. Again, this is not like a method that's set in stone, that like this is for sure you. But yeah, so you can feel free to check those other ones out. So thanks so much for watching. We'll talk to you soon.